Ford built some of the most legendary tractors the farming world has ever seen. But not all of them had a happy ending. Some were ahead of their time, packed with innovation and power, yet they struggled in the market and quietly disappeared. From engineering marvels that farmers still talk about, to models that promised the world but couldn't survive in the field, today we're counting down 10 Ford tractors that were great but failed. Stick around, because number 7 will shock even the biggest Ford fans. Number 1. Ford 6000s. The Ford 6000 was a bold move by Ford in the early 1960s to capture the growing demand for high-horsepower tractors. Introduced in 1961, it was touted as Ford's most powerful tractor at the time, boasting a futuristic design, a powerful turbocharged 6-cylinder engine, and the company's first-ever Selecto-Speed SOS powershift transmission. On paper, the Ford 6000 had everything to dominate the market. Farmers were impressed by its specifications and modern styling, which gave it a commanding presence in the field. However, the 6000's promising start quickly unraveled. The early models suffered from severe engine failures and unreliable transmissions, with the Selecto-Speed system being notoriously troublesome in heavy-duty conditions. Despite Ford's efforts to recall and rebuild the tractors, the damage to its reputation was done. Many farmers traded them in for more dependable machines, making the 6000 one of Ford's most infamous flops, despite its groundbreaking ideas. Number 2. Ford NAA Golden Jubilee. Released in 1953 to celebrate Ford's 50th anniversary in tractor production, the NAA Golden Jubilee was a stylish, reliable, and versatile machine that marked the transition from the old N series to the next generation. Its overhead valve Red Tiger engine and improved hydraulics made it a step up in performance, while the Golden Jubilee badging and commemorative medallion gave it collector appeal. Farmers loved it for light to medium-duty farm work, and it sold reasonably well during its short run. But while the NAA was a good tractor for its time, it was quickly overshadowed by competitors offering more power, live PTOs, and better gearboxes. The limited production period and lack of significant upgrades meant it didn't have the staying power in a rapidly changing farm machinery market. Today, it's remembered fondly by collectors, but was a short-lived chapter in Ford's lineup. Number 3. Ford 9000. The Ford 9000, introduced in the 1970s, was Ford's first attempt at a truly heavy-duty row crop tractor. It featured a massive turbocharged engine capable of producing 145 horsepower, a comfortable cab with modern controls, and a robust frame designed for large-scale farming operations. Its introduction signaled Ford's intent to compete with John Deere and International Harvester in the Big Tractor League. Unfortunately, the 9000 faced challenges from the start. It was expensive, fuel-hungry, and heavier than many farmers wanted, leading to soil compaction issues in some regions. While it had brute force, it lacked the finesse and fuel efficiency that competitors were offering at the time. This meant that even though the tractor was mechanically solid, sales numbers never reached the expectations Ford had hoped for. Number 4. Ford TW35. The Ford TW35 was a workhorse built for demanding farm tasks, powered by a robust 6-cylinder turbocharged engine delivering 122 horsepower. It was designed for serious plowing, heavy hauling, and running large implements. The TW35's cab was spacious and relatively quiet for its time, offering a comfortable work environment for long days in the field. However, the TW35 was introduced during a difficult period for agriculture in the 1980s, when high interest rates and low commodity prices hurt farmers' buying power. As a result, despite being an excellent tractor in terms of performance and durability, sales suffered. Additionally, its fuel consumption was high, and maintenance could be costly, which made some farmers opt for smaller, more efficient models. Number 5. Ford 7710. The Ford 7710, launched in the mid-1980s, was a mid-sized tractor aimed at versatility. Equipped with a 4-cylinder turbocharged diesel engine and advanced hydraulics, it could handle everything from field cultivation to loader work. Its reputation for comfort and reliability made it a favorite among mixed-use farmers who needed a balance of power and maneuverability. The problem was that the 7710 landed in a crowded marketplace. Competitors like Massey Ferguson and John Deere offered models in the same power range, but with better resale value and sometimes more attractive financing options. As a result, the 7710, while loved by those who owned it, didn't capture a significant market share and was eventually phased out. Number 6. Ford 4000 post-1965 model. The post-1965 Ford 4000 was a leap forward from the older four-cylinder version, now featuring a 3-cylinder diesel or gas engine, improved hydraulics, and better gearing. It was versatile enough for plowing, haymaking, and general utility work. Many farmers praised it for its durability and ease of maintenance. Yet despite these strengths, the 4000 suffered from a bit of an identity crisis. It was powerful for small farms but underpowered for large-scale operations. This left it in a middle ground where it didn't quite fit either category perfectly. As newer, more specialized tractors emerged in the 1970s, the 4000 gradually faded from prominence. Number 7. Ford 8630. The Ford 8630 was a large-frame tractor built for heavy-duty work, boasting over 180 horsepower and a full range of advanced features for its time, including power-shift transmission and air-conditioned cabs. Farmers appreciated its pulling power and comfort during long days of plowing or planting. Unfortunately, the tractor was launched during an economic downturn in farming, and its high price limited its appeal. Additionally, while powerful, it was known for being a bit temperamental, with some models experiencing transmission issues under heavy use. The combination of high cost and reliability concerns kept it from achieving the legendary status Ford had hoped for. Number 8. Ford 600 Series. The Ford 600 Series was designed as an all-around utility tractor, ideal for small farms and light industrial work. It was reliable, simple to operate, and easy to repair, qualities that made it a hit among budget-conscious farmers. Its affordability and compact size were strong selling points. However, the 600 series struggled to stand out in a market full of similar machines. Larger farms found it underpowered, while smaller operations sometimes opted for even cheaper models from other brands. The 600 series quietly disappeared from Ford's lineup, remembered as dependable but not groundbreaking. Number 9. Ford 7610. The Ford 7610 was part of the highly respected 10 series, offering about 98 horsepower, solid fuel efficiency, and great reliability. It was well suited for a variety of farming tasks, from field cultivation to hauling. Many owners swore by its toughness and ease of repair. Despite these strengths, the 7610 fell victim to the rapid pace of tractor innovation in the late 1980s and early 1990s. Competing models began to offer more advanced transmissions, better hydraulics, and enhanced operator comfort. While the 7610 was still a great tractor, it started to look outdated, and sales began to decline. Number 10. Ford FW60. The Ford FW60 was a massive 4WD tractor with over 300 horsepower, designed to compete with the biggest names in high-horsepower agriculture. Built for pulling enormous implements across vast fields, it was a true giant in Ford's lineup. Its rugged build and raw power made it a favorite in certain regions, especially in North America's wheat belt. But the FW60's sheer size was also its downfall. Smaller farms had no need for such a behemoth, and even larger farms sometimes opted for more efficient models. Its high fuel consumption and limited maneuverability also made it impractical for many operations. As farming trends shifted toward more versatile machines, the FW60 became a rare sight and eventually disappeared from Ford's offerings. And there you have it, 10 Ford tractors that had the potential to change farming forever, but somehow slipped into the shadows. Which of these do you think deserved a second chance? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this trip down tractor history, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss another deep dive into the machines that built the world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.